So here we are, guys, at the Empire reunion with one of the original bad boys of the scene, Chris Baker. Chris, how are you doing tonight, mate?
Great, mate. Absolutely brilliant. Great to be here. Absolutely brilliant.
Good man, good man. So, what's it feel like to be back in this atmosphere again?
Well, you know, it's being in the place where it all originated from in Morecambe. Unbelievable. But as I said before, I looked through my flyers, and the night that I was originally first booked for the Empire was the 20th of November, which is quite spooky because this is the 16th.
It is a bit weird, really, isn't it, if you think about it? So I was saying to you,
there's a lot of nostalgia going on right now. A lot of nostalgia. So
I was saying to you before, I mean, you've been doing it now, God knows, probably longer than I've been alive. So
23 years, mate. Now
23 years, original OG, this guy, man. So you must have seen some amazing stuff over your time. What's the most memorable thing that you've ever seen while you've been DJing?
Well, I guess when I did the Empire, it was a real eye-opener for me because I just finished Jenks that night, and then the all-nighter was on, and I got a booking for the Empire at 4 o'clock in the morning. So it gets out of Jenks because it was a 2 o'clock finish in Blackpool, not like all-nighters now. And we're on the motorway, and I was like absolutely buzzing to get to this venue, and I heard so much about it, and I walked through, and I could not believe. It was just jam-packed full, people everywhere. Rob Tessara was playing, Matt Bell was on, John Jay, Wayne Essential, I'm sure he was on it. So yeah, it was a massive experience.
Apparently, you're a bit of a melody maker, apparently. So I've been told as well that you're retiring. You're going to be gracing the decks no more.
I've got this gig now, and then I've got the Jenks end of an era. So yeah, I'm sort of calling it a day.
Is that you done, or is that a special one-off events maybe coming back every now and again?
No, never means never.
That's what we like to hear. Never means never. So what's your all-time favourite night that you've ever done for the Empire, then, Chris?
That first gig I ever did there, and it was just the whole atmosphere, and it was just absolutely rammed. There's people everywhere. Such a good crowd. Absolutely brilliant crowd. So I'll never forget that, ever.
Brilliant. Well, Chris, nice one for the interview, mate. I'll be looking forward to seeing you on the decks later. See more interviews later on. Guys, backstage again with Gary Hypnotic and MC BMW, two of the biggest names in the Empire days. So, Gaz, how are you feeling for being back here?
I'm amazed you got that bit right again. Good, yeah, it's good fun to be back in Morecambe. I like Morecambe.
Good man, good man. You guys, what do you think about tonight so far?
So good, man. Just I got lost coming here, man. I can't believe it. 20 years on, still getting lost. It's all right. Good night tonight, man.
So, have you got any highlights for tonight so far, or is it?
Still to come yet, man. Still getting back on there with Matt Bell in a minute.
Sweet. So I've asked Chris Baker this before. So is there any one particular night that you two can remember that stands out for you from back in the days?
At the Empire, good grief. No, probably the first actual old school night that we did there was good. I mean, we should obviously in the day on a Saturday night. Every week was sort of old school stuff now, but we did do an old school night. That we ended up doing on the Fridays once a month, and they were just different to we went way further back than we did on the Saturday nights, because Saturday nights was just what was out then, what is now old school. So in the day then, what we played as old school, you just wouldn't play now. I mean, John played bits of it earlier, and Matt probably played bits of it, but it'd just go right over their head, to be fair. It's probably only me old enough to remember them.
What about you guys? Anything that sticks out in your mind? One of your favourite nights?
Yeah, there's many good nights with DJs like Paul Walker, Paul Taylor, Rob Sarah, good DJ, plenty Stu Allen, plenty of good nights, man. Plenty good. The videos that are on YouTube, they're I reckon when Empire was peaking. You know what I mean? So if you've not seen them, check out YouTube.
It's always a good source of information these days. So have you two got like a DJ, or in your case an MC that you guys looked up to when you lot were, you know, when you were starting up originally?
Probably Carl Cox and Stu Allen when I first sort of started, because obviously I sort of managed Stu for a while before I got into DJing, so I was with Stu quite a lot, and obviously seeing how successful he was, spent a lot of time down at the Eclipse at Coventry and places like that, and the Amnesia House gig, so probably Stu really, because I've spent a lot of time with him. But quite a lot of them, I used to like Mickey Finn, used to like Carl Cox, possibly even Trevor Rockcliffe, people like that, quite dark. Laurent Garnier was another good one, Sasha was good, Jerry Mealy was good until we threw him out of the Empire. Remember that? He was crap when we threw him out.
Literally just gave him the old heave-ho then.
Yeah, we took him off early and he didn't get paid. We chucked him out and he left in disgust.
What about you guys? Any people that you used to look up to when you were first starting out?
Definitely Paul Taylor, Welly, there's Nipper, there's Boer, Pete Daly even coming in like later on, and there's a lot of up and coming DJs that you need to take note about, you know what I mean?
So I asked this to a few other people before, and it's always a bit of a hard question. So have you guys got one favourite old school tune that you just your die-hard favourite out of all other tunes?
Pass. Well, I can't think of it off the top of my head. I like Playing with Knives. It's a good track for me. I quite like that. And there's 3 or 4 different mixes of it, and they're all equally good. Yeah. So I quite like that as a track. And I've got it about 7 different times, I think. So I've got about 7 different vinyls of it. So yeah, there'll be one for sale. So I would say probably Playing with Knives, Bizarre Inks. It's a good track for me.
Gaz, what about you?
Too many to mention, man. Too many to mention. My Sister's Shoot Party, Give Me Your Love, original vocals by Marion.
Right, there you go, guys. Thanks very much for your time tonight, Gaz. And BMW, thank you very much. All right, guys, check you later.